What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. I am currently on the test server, guys. Now, yesterday, we talked about the Hydra clan boss changes. We've tested Trunda, we've tested a regular team, just to kind of like give us an idea of what we can expect tomorrow when the patch is live in-game. Now, a lot of you guys were under the impression that the patch is already live in-game and commented that your teams were not affected and stuff like that. The patch is not live just yet, guys. It will only drop tomorrow. So that's when you're going to start seeing the changes in-game. That's why I am on the test server, because I have early access to most of the changes. Now, in today's video, guys, I want to do something different. I do want to have a look at Trunda, but this time around for Arena. I want to see if she's actually more effective for Arena than she is for the Hydra clan boss, considering that they changed her kit quite a bit, right? So with the A1, you have a double chance to stun. With the A2, you're not going to do as much damage. So before, this was considered a very strong AoE for PvP as well, right? You used to target a head and then bang, one-shot the others. That's not the case anymore. I feel like this skill is definitely not performing very well in Arena at the moment, but you're going to get to see that in a second. So right now, you're going to ignore 50% of the target's defense with the second hit, but you're not going to crit. Then you have the A3. One of the biggest issues that I have with Trunda, okay? This skill is on a 5-turn cooldown, guys. I'll be very honest. I completely forgot how painful this cooldown is, okay? Mainly because I haven't really used her in Arena in a very long time. And in the Hydra, I just usually reset the cooldown of the skills, and I'm never really using this one. I tend to use the A2 rather than this skill. So I feel like Plarium really supposed to basically put this on a 4-turn cooldown to really make her more useful for PvP. That's kind of like my take on it. But right now, you're going to deal 50% more damage to enemies that have Stone Skin in Arena. Now, I'm not saying that she's going to come back in Platinum Arena as the main nuker or anything like that. Maybe for Live Arena, she might have some use. The good thing about Trunda is that she's very tanky. So you don't have to worry about her being absolutely destroyed by support champions and stuff like that. It's not a Georgid, basically, right? Either way, we're gonna see if this is more than enough to basically break the Stone Skin with the build that I currently have on, which is a pretty good build. I have a 4-star soul and I have a 6-star soul that we're gonna put on after, just to test it versus the same team. The passive will increase her attack up to 50% every time she lands a stun or an HP burn. Which is actually very, very nice. For Arena, it's going to be very hard to make the most out of this. The main thing with Trunda, you don't want to have accuracy on her for Arena. One, you're going to get polymorphed in the high-end Arena, right? Because she lands so many debuffs. The next thing is, Trunda was one of those champions that worked amazing on immunity. And that's mainly because she has crazy, crazy good multipliers. Let me just quickly show you. As you may notice right here, the A1 has a 1.85 attack, which is nothing insane, but is a decent one. The A2 has a 6-point multiplier, which is very, very strong, right? But then the A3 has a 3-point multiplier. So the whole idea with Trunda, you always want to get that double hit. Now, before, we used to dodge having accuracy just to ensure that the double hit will actually happen, right? It used to happen only if you don't land one of the debuffs. Now, of course, it will be a bit different with the accuracy requirement and all that. But the multiplier is a 6.0 because you're going to have directly a double hit. Attacks all enemies, has a chance to place a stun for 1 turn. Also places a HP burn debuff for 2 turns. Places an extra hit on enemies not under stun debuffs. So you still want to dodge that stun, basically, to ensure that you are going to get that double hit. Let me just quickly show you the build that I have. The aura is 36% magic attack. Very, very strong for all battles. And this is the build that I have on. Now, keep in mind, my Trunda is +4, guys. So that will definitely enhance her stats quite a bit. I have her built on a Savage and a Cruel. I haven't went with a more OP build. I could basically use a Merciless with a Zeal set. That would be absolutely nuts if I would give her this build, right? Almost 10k attack. Once I'm gonna put a accessories, she will get to 10k attack and 360 crit damage. So I don't want to try her like that because that's a bit too much, right? Even like this, she does have pretty strong stats, 7.8k attack, 344 crit damage, but she's not like completely broken with the build, right? So we're gonna see what she can do with this build. And keep in mind, if this build is not able to basically get the job done, most likely we're gonna need higher stats. Most likely we're gonna need a higher blessing. So the whole idea with her, guys, is basically breaking Stone Skin. I don't think she's gonna be able to break Stone Skin on super tanky champions. Forget about that. But I think she can definitely break the Stone Skin on nukers. I feel like with one hit, she might be able to break the Stone Skin, and the second hit, kill the nuker. I feel like we might need to have the 6-star blessing in order to get that done, because right now, with the blessing, we're only inflicting 40% more damage. Now, at 6-star, it's going to be 100% more damage. So that's going to make a massive, massive difference. But we're going to get to that in just a second. First, I just want to try her with 4 stars, as I have her on my account. Then I'm going to bring in the 6-star just to see the difference, right? So, total stats, I'm not sure if you guys managed to pick them all up. I'm pretty sure you did. And masteries, we have offense and support. I haven't really changed the masteries from Hydra, to be honest. I can definitely go in and get Ruthless Ambush now to increase my damage by a little bit. But I feel like Heart of Glory will work just fine. And I have, of course, Helm Smasher as a tier 6. That being said, let's go over to try the A2 first in a dungeon. I want to show you how she performs after the changes in terms of AoE damage. Then I'm going to do it on my account as well, where the changes are not in play just yet, just to see the big difference. So I feel like we can keep them like that. And Trunda, where are you? There we go. So we're gonna use her aura, because why not? She has the attack aura, right? Let's give her a go and see if we have enough firepower. So we have defense down and weaken. I want to mainly show you the second hit, okay? So let's pay attention to that. Let's attack that Cold Heart. What stage is this? So 260k. As you guys may notice, we haven't one-shot the others, right? So the damage is not completely insane as an AoE skill. The reason why I'm showing you this is just because you're going to understand that she's definitely not as effective with the A2 as she used to be in the past. So let's try to go with no defense down and weaken. Because most likely, you're not going to have that in Arena all the time. You might have one of them, but either way. So check this out. We're going to attack that Cold Heart again with the A2. 175, 144k, and I haven't really noticed the rest. But as you may notice, the second hit is much weaker than the initial hit. And it used to be the other way around before. So just to kind of like give you guys an idea. Let me just quickly show you what the A3 can do as well. So hopefully we're not going to have enough accuracy. 1, 2. Okay, we actually landed the HP burn with the second hit on some of them. We landed the stun on the other one, so only one hit went through. The damage is not bad, right? It's pretty decent, to be honest. The thing is, all of these champions dropped from the old Arena meta, mainly because they were not ignoring defense. Trunda has this extremely long cooldowns on that A3, which is just crazy. So let's look for a team that might have Stone Skin. We're gonna go through all of these teams slowly, and hopefully we're gonna find some Stone Skin. Let's start with this team right here. I'm going to drop her because I don't want to have the increased accuracy, and we're gonna go in like this. The good thing about Trunda is that she's tankier than the rest. So there we go. We have actually 3 Stone Skin champions. Of course, UDK is Force, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's see the damage. So we're gonna go in with the A3. We almost broke the Stone Skin on Siphi. On Duchess, a lot of damage reduction and stuff. So it's definitely not bad, considering that we only have a 4-star blessing. That's a lot of damage on the Stone Skin, right? Now the A2 will go straight to UDK, so it's pretty relevant. I'm gonna go and kill the monkey. The A1 still hits good, right? Okay. Come on, take your turn. Ah, wait. Why didn't I reset with Kaimar? Weird. I'm not sure why I've done what I've done, but either way, let's go in with the A3 again. No Stone Skin this time around. Can we one-shot him? Do not put HP burn or stun. 1. I'm curious if that Siphi got a debuff. Because it seems like only one hit went through, and maybe the Master is procced and decreased that. So let's try this. You see, not even enough damage to kill the Monkey King with the A2 right now. So the A2 is very, very weak for PvP now. 100% very, very weak for PvP. Still pretty effective in the Hydra, to be honest. Because I've seen hits of like around 8-9 million with my Trunda without having a 6-star on her. So definitely not bad. A1, put her to sleep. The monkey's back. We gotta deal with the monkey. We gotta deal with the monkey. So no AoE here. Let's take Siphi down so nobody revives. Let's lock them. And now we can slowly wipe them. That's fine. Still not available, this skill, you see? The long cooldown is absolutely painful for Arena. The number one reason why I don't think she's going to be part of many teams is because of the extremely long cooldown, basically. I feel like it's just way too freaking long. 5-turn cooldown for an AoE, then the A2 is just not bringing you enough firepower, and you're just gonna have to count on the A1. So that's the biggest con with her at the moment. I want to try her with a 4-star soul versus another team with Stone Skin, and I'm gonna look at this one right here, guys. Hopefully, we're gonna be fine. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna quickly change around a bit the team to make sure I have immunity before Marius gets to counter, and we're gonna see how well she's breaking the Stone Skin with the build that we have on and the blessing, and then we're gonna add the 6-star blessing, and we're gonna see how big is the impact, right? Damn, Marius, you don't even have increased defense, and you're smacking my team, bro. Chill. +4 Marius, filthy degenerate Kraken. Let's see, are we breaking that Stone Skin on Marius or we're not? He's a defense-based champion, right? We're not ignoring defense, so it might be a bit harder. 1, 2. So that's the level of what we have right here. We almost broke it on Ancora. I mean, almost. More than 50%. Same with Duchess, actually. Pretty much same with everybody, right? Marius has around 25% left. Frolny has around 30%. And Duchess and Ancora, they have around 40%. Good to know. So we're not breaking the Stone Skin just yet. Let's see if we can win the fight, and then we're gonna... Oh no. Oh no! Marius, you filthy degenerate champion. Is Frolny going to smack us right now? Yes, okay, so we lost the fight. That's actually fine, because we're gonna quickly change the blessing and come back to the exact same team. So, if we're gonna head over right here, we have a 6-star blessing just chilling, waiting. So right now, we're going to deal 100% additional damage versus Stone Skin with Cracking Roots at 6-star. Very curious to see the difference. Very, very curious. So that's like, what, 150% additional damage. I'm not sure if it's additive or multiplicative for this, actually. So it might not actually be 150%. But let's see. Are we breaking the Stone Skin or we're not? We broke it on Ancora, we broke it on Frolny, and almost broke it on Marius as well. And we landed the HP burn and have 200 accuracy. What the heck? How? Like, that should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. Okay, so let's... let's heal a bit. That's fine, that's fine. Don't get cocky there, Frolny, don't get cocky. Let's use the A2. So I want to target somebody with Weaken just to have basically a bigger splash on the damage. So we're going to attack Marius with the A2. Can we kill somebody with the A2? 8k, 1k. Maybe it was better if I was attacking somebody with higher HP, actually. Dumb choice right there. But we took down Marius. We still have... the entire team left here, which is a bit dangerous. a little bit dangerous. So let's take him down with A1. Enough damage. So he got resisted on the stun. He does have enough resistance. I feel like we just got lucky with that HP burn. But that increased our attack. So we got 30% additional attack right now. Because of the HP burn that we landed. We landed HP burn on 3 different characters. So this is the problem right here, guys. As you may notice, the cooldown is just so freaking hard to recover. So hard to recover. So we gotta go A2 again. Let's go on Duchess this time around. And it looks much better because I've targeted the right champion. I actually forgot for a second that you gotta hit somebody with high HP. Okay, we put the other ones to sleep. 700k damage. I feel like it might work in a live arena. I want to find this team again that we attacked before. So let's see. Essie, where are you? Can we find you again? There we go. Before we haven't broke the stone skin. I'm curious if we are going to do it now instead, you know? So let's do Kaimar and Warlord. Keep it like this. We keep it like this. So stone skin. Lock them. Come on. Come on, Trunda. Don't let me down. 1, 2. It almost feels like we've dealt no additional damage versus that Siphi. Before I added a 6-star blessing with her at 4-star, the damage felt like it was pretty much the same. Maybe Helm Smasher did not proc. And that's one thing. So I'm actually gonna back out and come back into the fight after. Again. Just to see if it was a Helm Smasher issue. Man, I really had higher hopes. I feel like they're supposed to buff this to 100% on the skill. And with a blessing, would have come to 200%. Yeah. It just doesn't feel like it's enough damage, though. It definitely doesn't feel like it's enough damage, so... I do have a pretty good build on her, right? It's not a bad build whatsoever, and considering that I'm not able to do nothing with this build, I don't have very high hopes for her as a champion to break the stone skin in arena, you know? But at least we got a bit of extra attack from there, so we can reset right now. And let's go A3. Okay, resisted. I would assume the second hit went in, but we haven't really noticed it. And that's mainly because we had no increased attack either. So right now, I used to break enemies with this skill without increased attack before. So let's see. Okay, we still managed to get the job done. The whole idea is target somebody with high HP. That's the way it works. So let's try to find a different team. We have Yang right here. Hopefully he has Stone Skin on his team. We can definitely go in pretty much the same format. Come on, Trunda. Stone Skin, only on 2 champions. Okay. I was hoping that Armans won't take a turn before me. But it's fine. We have Ancora. Let's see. So 1, 2. Ooh. And was some reaction there. I've seen some reaction on Ancora. So we definitely have the potential to break. I'm confused, guys. Like, honestly, I'm confused. It seems good, and it doesn't seem good, and again, it seems good. You know, like, what the heck? Boom! She went down. Let's try to see if we can find something different. This is going to be too fast for the team that I'm running, so it's going to be a bit irrelevant. Who else might have Stone Skin? YST maybe? Let's put him up to a test. Do you have Stone Skin? Only 1 Stone Skin on Duchess. Duchess has damage reduction to AoE attacks from the passive, right? I don't think she needs to be under Veil. I can't really remember 100% the passive. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. I really think I've seen reaction on Ancora before, but maybe I haven't. So 1, 2. 50k after. So now we can definitely wipe her slowly. If you run a team with Kaimar like this, if you can run a team with Kaimar like this, you're not in a bad spot, to be honest. Double hit, you definitely break the Stone Skin. Let's see El Piero. And we're going to run the same Kaimar team just to reset the cooldown. That's how we used to run Trunda before as well, guys. It was all about having a reset so we can basically use that AoE multiple times. So we have a reaction on Taras right there. We got weak hit on a Pythian. Ah, damn fear. Damn fear and Taras with his fear. So right now it's pointless to use the A2. I'm going to have to go with the A1 on Duchess. And hopefully she's going to die. She did not. So I increased my attack with 20% or 30%. I'm not sure how many HP burns we actually managed to land on the enemy. So let's do this again. Arbiter, give me that increased attack. And let's do this again. 1. UDK had a bit of stone skin, but he just went down after. Smashed. We smashed that UDK. We smashed Pythian, which still had a lot of HP. And now we're going to smash Taras. 127k. So we can definitely use her. I feel like it's just going to be more niche than I initially thought. I really thought that maybe we're going to be able to really use her in some different scenarios, you know, where we can actually break the nuker. I think he's faster. I'm not 100% sure, but we're definitely going to find out right now. So let me just rectify that. So where is Warlord? So we're gonna quickly change the blessing. We don't need polymorph on him for what we're doing. Let me just bring in intimidating presence. And like this, I have a 6-star blessing that will weaken their aura and increase mine. Because before I only had a 2-star. So this should allow us to go in. Now, this time around, I will have increased accuracy. Because my Arbiter is not as fast. Okay, so we lock them. Arbiter, sorry. Trunda, are you going to go before Delasarius? Please? Please. Okay, the HP burn deals a lot of damage on our team. I'm just curious if we're going to put Delasarius to sleep or we're not. We had 2 hits in here, so this is a GG. We lost this fight. I'm pretty sure that both of the hits went on. So we haven't broke the stone skin on Lazarius. He is a support champion on the first form, but he's not as tanky as a regular support champion, right? So that was kind of like my main hope with her for live arena, you know, going against Marius on stone skin, going against Lazarius on stone skin, going against all these crazy champions that have stone skin. So who else can we actually try that might have a lot of stone skin? So we've tried El Piero. What about this team? I don't think I've tried this one. There's a lot of force champions in here, guys. Cold Brew, not Cold Brew. I'm not sure if I'm going to be faster or not, but hopefully we are going to be. So they have only 1 stone skin, but they have a lot of bolsters, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. So let's see the damage. So we landed a stun on everybody. My god. My god. We literally landed that stun on everybody, guys. So right now I can do this on Sifi. Let's see. So we killed pretty much 2 champions. Duchess, she has petrification on. She's not going to take so much damage. And Rotos has his crazy passive. With Ward of the Fallen is absolutely busted. But you know what? We're going to go again with the A3. So let's do this again. Keep us safe from Rotos. Beautiful. So we wipe them off. It's all about having Kaimar to reset. If you don't have Kaimar to reset with Trunda to really get that extra hit with the A3 after the reset, I feel like you're not in a good spot. So we're gonna do 2 more fights, guys. We're gonna do this one right here, and then the next team. And I'm honestly a bit confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a bit confused because in some cases it feels good, in some cases it feels bad. So all this bolster, even with So double hit almost broke the Stone Skin on Pythian. You see what I'm talking about? That looked pretty good now. Even though it did not completely broke the Stone Skin, it looked pretty good. Considering that it's Force Affinity. And by the looks of it, it seems like the damage goes to Stone Skin and then to the shield. So even if they have a bolster with Stone Skin, we're actually not going to deal damage versus the shield. We're going to deal the damage versus Stone Skin directly. And then the shield is left after. So that's an interesting thing that I've never really noticed before. Okay, so let's let it go on auto from here. Not the best example versus this team either. It's a bit hard to do it on the test server though. Okay, Krixia, how fast are you? Do I need to bring in my own Krixia as well? Most likely. So let's go double Thermitter Booster. I just want to ensure that Gizmak is not taking a turn before me. Stone Skin. Ooh, Krixia is in Stone Skin. Okay, so now we have a chance to really push that Thermitter a lot. I really don't want to use this skill, to be honest. I don't want to try to remove the Stone Skin from them. So I'm just going to use the A2. Hopefully Krixia is not going to cut on me. Arbiter. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, so let's see. Are we doing some serious damage versus that Krixia or we're not? She should have more resistance than my Trunda. Has accuracy, so we should not land any debuffs on her. So we broke the Stone Skin on her. We killed Gizmak. We broke the Stone Skin even on Ancora, which is actually not bad at all. And now we're gonna lose the fight. That's 100% a fact. And that's mainly because we have unlocked them, right? So it's game over. But that's fine. We broke the Stone Skin on Ancora. And on Krixia. So that's not bad. That's not bad. You see what I'm talking about? It looks good. It doesn't look good. It looks good again. And here we are. All of us confused. But I'll be honest. It tends to look good more often than it looks bad. So I'm definitely going to have to basically wait till I get it on the actual live server. And I won't have a 6-star there, which will definitely be a bit of a con. But I will try to use it in live arena to see if we're going to be able to pull anything off with her. The A2 is definitely not as powerful as it used to be for PvP. You can still make it work in some cases, but not as effective as before. The A3 can be very good if you build her with no accuracy as well. Very high risk to get polymorphed if you have accuracy because of the HP burn in the higher tiers. And it seems like it does a pretty good job versus Stone Skin, versus some teams, versus others not as good. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.